Good morning, Positive Impact Club. So I wanted to talk to you today about working through what's called the resistance. This is really a video I didn't plan on shooting, but when I sat down I was going to start filming today, and I kind of picked times to film some of the daily videos. I'm getting all set up, and then right across the street pulls up an enormous truck that is working on trees and cutting down trees in my neighbor's yard across the street. And it was making an enormous amount of noise, and I was like, ugh, I've got to shoot these videos. This is the time that I've carved out for it, and I know what I want to talk about, but I'm going to be shooting this video, and then there's just going to be noise in the background. The microphone's going to pick up noise. It's going to be hard to hear anything, and I really had to make a choice. I could either, I had two choices. I could film the videos and just kind of like, push through it, or I could just not do the videos and I'll do it a different time, or I'll eventually get to it. I got some more time to maybe do it. And this is a very common thing that tends to happen. We push things off and give ourselves good reasons not to perform a task. Could be a big thing or a small thing. This is common in all different types of fields, and it happens like every day. And I want to give you guys a resource. I read a well-known book that gave me a lot of information and thought about this. Steven Pressfield wrote a book that's called The Art of War that I've read, and there's a lot of lessons in there. But really, one of the main ones is working through what he calls the resistance. And it's what he sets up in there is that it's very common that you'll be working on a task or a larger project, something big or small, and things will just come up that will give you a good reason not to do it. And he calls it the resistance. There's this force pushing against you to stop you from completing the task that you need to do. And when he talks about that, he says you just have to push through that. So when you take on a task or a project, and things are stopping you from being successful at it, like really simple ones are, hey, it's raining this morning, so I can't go do my run. I was gonna run, but it's raining, I'm gonna get wet, I don't really want to do that. Or I'm at the office and the computer stops working, or the internet cuts out. That happens to us all the time. So much of our jobs are run on the internet. Well, the internet's down, so I can't get any work done, so that's just gonna stop me from getting things done. Or, someone is cutting down trees in the yard across from you, and you're trying to shoot videos, so, let's say, what am I gonna do? We really have to push through what Steven Pressfield calls the resistance, every day, big and small ways. And, I'm challenging you guys to just kind of pick something that you've been putting off because there's a good reason not to do it, you've convinced yourself you shouldn't do it, or there's some sort of small resistance that's stopping you. It's really just you kind of pushing through that and getting it done. So they've been hammering on these trees outside for a while I've been writing some different information in here, and as soon as I turn this camera on, there hasn't been a single noise. You would hear it, trust me, it was so loud. I'm really shocked it hasn't started again. But I find this is what happens. When I push through the resistance, so should I push off shooting these videos and do it somewhere else? As soon as I do that and break that resistance, turn the camera on, that thing that was stopping me from doing it completely goes away. And it just has. There's been no noise since I shot the videos, and I've shot other videos today too. But, so I encourage you to find that one thing you've been pushing off that you're not doing. There's some resistance to you doing it, as Steven Pressfield calls it. And just push through it. See what happens. Get stronger from that. So pick that one thing, and I want you guys to try it out. If you guys know anyone who could benefit from this information, please pass it along to them. And I really look forward to talking to you guys further at the Positive Impact Club. Thank you.